What's good, everybody? Bargain Brothers sliding through with another video. And on this channel, in case you didn't know, we talk about things money related like stocks, crypto, credit cards, credit unions, real estate, and side hustles. If any of that is what you're into, go ahead, smash the like button, subscribe, share, and pop that notification bell while you're at it. I would greatly appreciate it, and it would help me to get my messages out to a wider audience. So in this video, I'm going to talk about when you should start that new side hustle or business. And to me, the answer is right now. But before I go into the reasons why, quick disclaimer, I'm not a financial quote-unquote guru, analyst, certified planner, or anything like that. These are my opinions. I try to back them up with some data, but please do your own due diligence whenever you're acting on anything. So again, why you should start the side hustle or new business right now. I'm going to list a few reasons. The first one is, layoffs are not coming, guys. Layoffs are here. It's real. So I'm going to give a few examples here in articles, which will have links in the description to this video. The first one shows that Hilton and Marriott, two of the biggest hotel chains, are having layoffs. And these guys, these are two of the kings of the hill in the hotel and hospitality business. But you got to think about it. In the last decade or so, they have a new competitor that's competing with all the hotel chains, and that competitor has no hotels. And of course, I'm talking about Airbnb. So they're trying to figure out how to navigate that space and still remain profitable, like they once were. So there are layoffs happening in the hospitality industry, even though everywhere you see talks about such a great demand for hotels, because travel is making a comeback. And that is true, but there are still patches. That's, certain cities, high occupancy rate. Then there are other cities where the occupancy rate is struggling. So Hilton and Marriott have decided to do layoffs, which is something that they wouldn't normally do to combat this issue. Also, waves of layoffs from companies like Carvana to Netflix. So the tech sector is getting hit. If you read deeper in this article that will be linked in the description, there's also layoffs happening with the ghost kitchen giant Reef, as well as Robinhood, the stockbroker platform online, and even Peloton, which you see their commercials all the time for their bikes. But in the last 90 days, they have laid off approximately 20% of their workforce, which is that's huge. Okay, so layoffs are here. Reason number two that I have is it's better to be proactive than to be reactive. Okay, so if you know that layoffs could be happening, if you just knew it, would you go and try and set yourself up, line up another job, start up a side hustle, just try and figure out something that's going to keep your income flowing? Or would you just wait for it to happen? And waiting for it to happen is usually never the way to go. So reason number two to me is to be proactive. Don't be reactive. Have a plan in place for what hasn't even happened yet. Be a step or two ahead of, what could be coming down the pipe towards you. Number three, and this one is kind of really my favorite. I like all of them, but this one is probably my favorite. Why leave money on the table? Why leave money on the table? You have skills within you that you're not using that people would gladly pay you to do. Why wouldn't you do it? Okay, so I'm talking to that person that's a tax preparer. I'm talking to that person that's a writer, a video editor, maybe really big into exercise and fitness. Why aren't you making money doing exercise and fitness videos, or at the very least doing some personal training classes? I mean, there are so many things you can do. Maybe you're great at design. People will pay you to stage their homes. People will pay you to do design for events and things like that. Maybe you're great at planning events. I mean, I could go on and on. I won't do that, but I will say that why leave money on the table? There are tons and tons of things you can do to generate a side income that can develop into a full-fledged business that could eventually overtake your traditional income that you have right now. So that's my third reason why leave money on the table. Hey, I hope that gave you some insight on why you should start that business or side hustle now. Please subscribe, share, like the video, hit the notification bell if you found any value. I would really appreciate it. And the Bargain Brother does approve the message that I just gave you. And on that note, I'm out of here.